Hey gang, Tony here, making a quick video because, believe it or not, tomorrow is Friday the 13th. It's like a little glimpse of Halloween. I love it. I always love when Friday the 13th comes around because it really is just an excuse to sort of like pretend it's Halloween for a day. I didn't get a chance to talk about my own horror marathon memories in my episode of Retrographic Horror. If you haven't seen that episode, again, hit the link. I will pop it up there for you. Go check it out. We get Johnny Tellez, Amy Blair, and Joseph Rogerson all talking about their own horror and Halloween marathon memories. I thought, since it's Friday the 13th coming up, I would talk briefly about my own. First of all, there is something called Camp Blood. I have to mention this because it would be ridiculous not to, and anyone who's watched this channel for a while kind of knows about Camp Blood. But there's a local drive-in that I go to over the course of like spring, summer, and fall that has all kinds of retro and horror marathons that they have there. And one of the best ones, one of the ones that I've gone to every year since they started it, is called Camp Blood. And of course it is a Friday the 13th marathon, but they have also sprinkled in other slashers. Like last year we actually ended up seeing Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 instead of the Friday the 13th day. Here's my Camp Blood t-shirt that I got this was from Camp Blood 2. I have the first t-shirt too, but it's away somewhere and I didn't feel like looking for it. Pretty cool. They have on the back too. And then, see, Camp Blood 2. I have the first one. I didn't get the third one because, frankly, I have a lot of t-shirts and they cost like $20 and I didn't have the money at the time, so unfortunately. But we'll be going again this year, and maybe I'll get the shirt or the poster this time. So that's always a lot of fun. If you've never been to a drive-in theater, if you haven't been lucky enough to go to a drive-in theater, you really have to seek one out at least once in your life. It's just an incredible experience being outside under the stars and enjoying like the sometimes 35 millimeter, not always, movies. And the concession stand is just great. And you just get a bunch of junk food and maybe sneak a little something in the flask or whatever. It's a lot of fun. Tomorrow, Friday 13th. Now, my brother and I actually, almost every Friday, we haven't always done it every single Friday, but in the past few months, we've been doing it more and more. So as often as we can on a Friday, I'll usually go over to his place and we'll either order food or he'll cook something. Like a couple weeks ago, he made it was the Saturday before Easter. He made a friggin' turkey dinner, roasted a whole turkey and made a bunch of vegetables and stuff, and it was crazy. Most of the time, though, we'll get like Chinese or pizza or both. And I'll make popcorn and we'll bring candy and buy chips, and food is important. If you get anything from the Retrographic Horror episode, everyone talks about all the crazy food that they do, and that is key to a good marathon. So I'm gonna head over there tomorrow. We'll pick up some food and watch some of the Friday the 13th movies. I currently only have the Friday the 13th 4-movie collection on DVD, but I actually just ordered the new 8-movie Blu-ray edition, which is going to come today, so I'll have that in time for tomorrow. I'm keeping this one, though, because I heard some mixed reviews about Part 3. The Part 3, of course, is in 3D, and this DVD collection has the 3D glasses and the 3D version of the movie. I read some reviews that were suggesting either that they don't have the 3D version on the Blu-ray edition or that it doesn't look good. I kind of couldn't really understand what they were saying. So I'm holding on to this just in case that happens to be true. And then I actually also ordered the Blu-ray of Freddy vs. Jason, which is also coming today, so I'll have that in time. And then I also ordered the DVD double pack of Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell, which is not going to be here for tomorrow, but that's okay. I got plenty to choose from. I don't know which ones we're going to watch yet. Why don't you guys give me some... why don't you let me know what you think we should watch out of the ones I have available to me. So Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell are off the table. But of the other Friday the 13th movies, what do you think I should watch with Mike? Because I'm going to watch some by myself during the day, but then when I go over at his place later in the night, we're really only probably going to watch 2 of them. Because then we get up early on Saturday to go yard sailing, go to flea market, go shopping, and all that stuff. So I'm leaning towards Freddy versus Jason and maybe part 5. Although my brother has seen part 5 and he hasn't seen a lot of the other ones, so maybe part 1. He has to have seen part 1 though, right? I don't know. You tell me. Give me your advice. I don't know what to do. That's not true. I'll figure it out. But give me your advice anyway. That's pretty much it, everybody. What are you doing for your Friday the 13th marathon tomorrow? You got to be doing something. Come on. It doesn't have to be Friday the 13th. You know, I've done Friday the 13th marathons that were just like slashers or other horror movies. What are you drinking? Making any cocktails? Any Friday the 13th blood cocktails? Ooh, that sounds good. Maybe a little grenadine and something. I don't know. Ooh, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Are you getting excited? I'm getting excited. I have to get through today's day of work first, though, and then I can start really thinking about what we're going to do tomorrow. I might want to do, like, some kind of, like, gross... Ooh, you know what would be good? Like, no, this isn't gross. I was just thinking, like, you know, fake blood and stuff on food. Hot sauce, maybe. But maybe, like, a really good, like, pulled pork, and then all the fixins to make, like, huge burritos and nachos and stuff like that. That's always fun, because you could kind of, like, make a bunch of little burritos and tacos and nachos and kind of, like, have a little bit here, a little bit there. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. All right. I'm excited. I'm going to go now. Tell me what you're doing for Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. Is that a thing people say? Should be. If it's not, it totally should be. All right, guys. Take it easy. Breathe deep in the night. Check out my channel. Keep watching. I'm going to have some other cool stuff. And, you know, watch the shop. Stuff is coming soon. All right, guys. Subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. Woo! What?